With the Super Bowl here, there are quite a few matchups, from Burrow against Stafford to Donald versus the Bengals O-line and everything in between. But I just have a feeling that the game will come down to who can win the battle between Jamarr and Jalen.
Eason on second down, and Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen has been in the league since 2016, and from then on has been one of the best defensive players time and time again. Not only has he just been good, but he's been 5 straight Pro Bowl and 3-time first-time All-Pro good, as he has quickly become arguably the best cornerback in football.
This year, here's one batted up, and intercepted by Ramsey.
Although he is great all around, this matchup is going to be interesting because he's never faced up against Jamarr Chase. But I think a good comparison is when he matched up against his LSU bud in Justin Jefferson, where he was pretty dang locked down as he held him to under 25 yards on 5 targets. Those are impressive enough stats against a run-the-mill wideout, but considering Justin is already one of the best in the league, it proves that Jalen is no joke. Even though Justin and Jamarr are not the same player, they are both extremely talented young LSU products, and so it's a good guess to say that their production will likely be similar to one another. But it's important to look outside just the matchup itself and take into account the teams around him. Since Jamarr has guys like T, TB, and CJ, the Rams secondary is going to be spread thin, allowing for Jamarr to still produce with Jalen covering him. Whether that's 50 yards or 100 is up to question, but considering how he was limited to just over 50 last game, I have a feeling that it will likely be more of the same in LA. I mean, my man Jalen hasn't allowed more than 60 yards to the likes of Amari Cooper, DK Metcalf, Hopkins, and Evans, so I'm sure it wouldn't be a surprise if he did the same to Jamarr. And honestly, it's likely going to be the case.
Jalen Ramsey, watch this. This is outstanding defense. Just outstanding.
Since Jamarr is almost certainly going to struggle against Jalen, I have a hunch that guys like the aforementioned Tyler Boyd, and especially T. Higgins, will have to step up once again and prove that they are no joke as well. Against Kansas City, T had over 100 yards as he was able to do his thing, so I'm sure that he has what it takes to do it once again. But anyways, back to Jalen versus Jamarr. And although they are both great, we're talking about a 3-time All-Pro in Jalen at home against a rookie in Jamarr. So let's just say it's going to be an uphill battle from beginning to end. But even then, the reason why I just can't count out the LSU stud is Joe and Jamar's unique connection that has grown throughout this season and into the playoffs, as the two are just in sync with each other no matter the situation around them. Whether it's a game-sealing catch in Tennessee or a touchdown in Kansas, they have found a way to make it work when they shouldn't have been able to in a billion years. This matchup may be the toughest of the year for the two, but you can't count out Joe Cool and my man Jamarr to get the job done. In this case, it may be to keep Jalen preoccupied while T, Tyler, and the gang do their thing. But rest assured, the duo is going to put their best effort out there, and so anything is possible. I have a feeling that this game is going to start off in LA's favor, with them almost certainly leading Cincy into halftime. But I think the Bengals are going to fight back in the second half to show why they got there in the first place. This same idea applies to how I think Jamarr is going to perform against Jalen, because I'm thinking that Jalen is going to shut down the LSU stud in the first half, as Jamarr and the rest of the offense are going to need to regain their footing. This is not to say that Jamarr is going to go for anything near like 120, but I have a feeling that he could grab a touchdown against Jalen, or honestly whoever the heck he matches up against. But now for real talk, and as for a prediction as to how many yards I think he'll have against Ramsey, I think a cool 45 is a good guess, and I could very easily see him getting yet another touchdown like he did against KC. But no matter how good Jamarr may be, Jalen is likely the toughest matchup in the league, and that will make his day very difficult no matter the case. As Jalen's DC and Raheem Morris would say, I would put him on anybody in the history of the game. So if that tells you anything, he is raw. That skill, combined with his one-of-a-kind confidence, is tough to face off against no matter who you are, and is the reason why he wants to take Jamarr out of the equation. It's not an easy task for any corner, no matter how great you are. But considering how well Jalen has done against some of the league's best, it's not really that crazy to imagine. But it's also important to consider that with anyone who is confident as Jalen is, there's always opportunity for it to get to his head, and if Jamarr can catch him slacking a few times, then this matchup could be very interesting to say the least. Anyways, what do you guys think will happen in LA? Will Jamarr do his thing, or is Jalen just too tough to go up against?
But you got to get it out. There it is to the end zone, and he comes down with it.
Thanks for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below what stuff you want next. But anyway, see you guys soon, and peace out.